Hi, Abe.
Hello there, how are you?
Good. Hi, Walter.
Hi.
Morning.
Hey, morning, hey. What time is it by you?
Good morning, good morning.
What time is it?
4:30.
Wow.
Fairly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Morning, Amadalis. Vividly mark Yidich the Shmuel. Amar Shmuel, loy kana l'makam akusher bulvad. We said that if you have a field that's designated by, fences or something like that, and you strike, and you're buying it from a goy, and you strike the field to do an act of chazaka, you're kind of the whole field, even if you just struck it in one place. But Shmuel says, no, you only acquire the place where you struck. So Amalei Bahayana Kashmaitan Spherele, we hold like a different Maimer of Chazal. Like we had said before, that even one strike in one area of the field, if it's fenced in, it's Mesuyim, it acquires the whole field for the person. Shalach Ravuna Baravid. Yisrael shlokach sada bigoy. A Jew bought a field from a non-Jew. Uva Yisrael acher v'hichzik ba. And before, like our case, before he got a star, another Jew came and did an act of chazaka. Ein motzino samiyada. We don't take it away from the second Jew. V'cheinay Ravavin v'Rabbi Lo v'chol Rabotenu shavin b'davar zeh. What they all agree. Amar Rabba Ani Tlas Mili Ishtoile Ukvin Bar Nechemi Reish Gelusu Mishmei. There are three halachas that Ukvin, the son of Nechemi, the Rosh, the exilarch, said in the name of Shmuel. Number one, Dina de Malchusa Dina, that you have to follow the laws of the land. Varisusa de Barsoi ad Arba Yishim. Sharecroppers by the Persians, that our chazak is 3 years, their chazak is 40 years. That if somebody uses something for 40 years and nobody protests, then that's chazak. V'hani zarui duvin ara letaska zvinu zvini. You have officers who sold somebody's piece of land to pay the taxes. It's a good sale, and therefore you could buy land from them because it was purchased appropriately. Hanimi letaska, that's for the taxes. Aval karga was a head tax for individuals. It had nothing to do with land. Low. My time. Karga da kakap the gavrimona. This is calculated per person. It has nothing to do with land. Ravuna Breder Yeshua Amar Afilu Sa'ari de Kadam Ishtabila Karga. Even barley in a jug can be used to pay the head tax. On Ravashi, Amrli Una Bar Nosan, Kashi Bo Meimar. It's hard what Meimar said. Im Kain, the Talti Yerushas B'no Bechor. Right? A Bechor gets Pishnai. But if you're saying that every person's assets are lean to the taxes, then everything the Avale Roy. Roy is assets that are going to come in to the estate after the death of the father. That doesn't belong Pishnaim to the Bechor, only what's in the estate at the time of the death of the person. So Veina Bechor Notel Roy Kavamukzik. A Bechor basically is going to give up all of his Pishnaim because basically everything is leaned and is going to be considered Roy. It's going to be the same problem for the taxes on the land. Are we going to answer? The Yoiv Tasku means because maybe we're talking about a case where there were no taxes owed, and then the father died. So then there's no chiyuv to the malchus. Therefore, the bechor belongs. The piece of land belongs completely to the father. When he dies, he can give the bechor pishnayim. Chanami, the Yoiv Kargavim is he had paid the poll tax as well, or the head tax, so there was no lien. Therefore, the bechor can get pishnayim. Aravashi Amar Lihuna Bar Nosan Shiltinu L'Safri. The Rava, we asked the Soifrim who wrote the Shtaros of Rava, Amruli, Hilchazak Ravuna Breder of Yeshua, that all of the person's assets are, the government can take it for the taxes. But Velohi, also Milk Milsa, Usha Amar. It's not, we don't really paskin that way. Ram Ravashi, Pardacht Messiah Masa. A person who's unemployed doesn't work. He doesn't have to pay taxes. Animili dat silte Masa. Aval Andiski, if the tax people didn't come to ask from him at all, Siyata Dishmaya says he's lucky and he doesn't have to pay with the other people. You have, they used to plant a certain type of like cactus as a simon between the borders of two fields. And therefore, if you have this border, mafsikin b'nechsei hager, if you were coined through chazaka, the land of a ger, you only acquire up till this planting and not more. But it does not serve as a division of the piece of land for peya. It's all considered one field. He disagrees. He says that if you divide it with this planting, it's considered two fields, and therefore you'd have to give two sets of peya. Peya ma'i disnan. Ve'elo mafsikin lepeya. The following things will divide a piece of land into two pieces, and you have to give two sets of peya, not one. Hanachal, you have a river that runs through a person's property, or shlulis, like a pond. V'derech harabim, are we taping? Let's make sure it's taping here.
I saw it was recording in the beginning.
Recording? Okay, good.
I don't know. I think so.
V'derech harabim, if there's a road that divides that's 16 amas wide, v'derech hayachid, which is arba amas, u'shvil harabim, a pathway, u'shvil hayachid a kavua ben b'mos achad ben b'mos hakshamim, any kind of pathway would divide a field. Now, what is this when we say tuma mahi? What did of tuma? This nana nichnas lebika b'mos hakshamim. You go into a meadow during winter where the public is not walking there in the winter. And therefore the din is like Rishus HaYachid, where Safik Tuma is Tameh. V'Tuma B'Sada Ploinis. And we know there's a dead body buried in a certain field. V'Malachti L'Mokom Alaz, V'en Yodem Nichnasi Lo S'Mokom. A person said, I walked into the meadow, but I didn't know if it's a Safik whether I walked into that field. Rabbi Eliezer Mitayr, the Chachamim Mitami. Why? Sharlozer Sofik Bia. We don't know if you walked there. Hareu Tor, Sofik Magatuma Tome. It's walking somewhere. You're not sure. Then the Sofik is Tor. You're not sure whether you touched it. Then it's Tome. And the Chatzav makes it one rishus. Aval Shabbos lo, but these plantings that divide fields does not create a different rishus for Shabbos, like to make it a rishus hayochid or not. However, Rav Amar Filin in Shabbos, it does make it a separate rishus for Shabbos. The Tanya, hotzi chatzi grogrois. It took out a half a fig's worth from rishus hayochid to rishus harabi, vinicha, and you put it there. The chazav hotzi chatzi grogrois acheres. You did it. You didn't take out a groigris at one time. You did it half and half. If you did it behelam echad, you did it in one period of time that nobody told you that it's us or not. So we're mitzarif the two chatzi groigris to one groigra, and chayiv you'd have to bring a korban chatas. But if between the chatzi groigris you were informed that it's us or on Shabbos, b'shnei elam is potter because you didn't have a full chiyuv in one elam. Rabbi Yossi Oimer, even be'elam echad, rishus achad chayiv. Even if it was chatzi groigos in one rishus, okay, let's go. I'm going to learn then, Vav. Stop it, Mario, and start it again.
Hold on.